So, today I want to talk about ego and the soul and how to understand the importance of each and how to strike the balance because you have to live in the body while you're trying to grow your soul. So, in short, you can understand that ego identifies and distinguishes, soul disidentifies and dissolves and merges. What does that mean? So, ego, the whole purpose is to create barriers and create these minute differences that it can identify so that it can say that point A or object A is dissimilar than point B. So, it's all about finding nuances. Ego is not only arrogance or sense of superiority, which of course are helping to create a superlative or comparative degree. So they are in a way a portion of ego, but that's the classical way that ego is interpreted. But in actuality, and especially in the mold of spirituality, ego represents your ability to say person A is different from person B. So everything should be done for this body, which is what we are having right now. And the another body that is suffering is not my body because I am not suffering. So I should not care about them. So this sense of apathy and a sense of duplicity too, because you will see a lot of cruelty being performed by people who can be compassionate psychologists and doing factory farming and killing animals who are just harmless creatures trying to graze on the planet Earth. And lot of duplicity and hypocrisy that is enshrouded in the name of compassion, which I totally do not agree with. But that is the understanding of ego. It distinguishes and creates barricades and creates a blinded delusion in which you cannot see things the way they are supposed to be. Now, what is the antithesis of ego? Because ego helps to maintain the body, and that is why it's important. Because when you see yourself as different from the lion that is chasing you, then you want to save this body. So, ego is required for maintenance of the body. It is also required to feel the pleasures that the sensual organs are giving us. But do understand that it has market limitations, being it is a temporary assignment and it's an address that does not belong to us. It's like you visit someone's house and you kind of wear their clothes and you feel better about it, but then you have to take off their clothes and then finally go home with whatever clothes you came in. Soul, on the other hand, believes itself to be a fragment of the cosmic consciousness. Atman is a part of Brahman. So Atman tries to unite with the Brahman, and what you cannot win over, you become a part. That is basically the motto of Atman. So when it knows that the Brahman is bigger than the small slice of Atman. Atman is a speck of dirt and Brahman is this cosmic ocean. So this drop is smaller than the ocean. So the best option for the drop of water is to merge in the ocean and then to be called the ocean. How beautiful. So that is why bhakti or worship of God is basically surrendering, so that I'm not trying to create an ego barricade. You are different, I am different, and I am not going to bow down to you. On the other hand, that would be the ego approach. The soul approach is, I am a part of you, but I am separated from you from this body, and I will merge into you because I am you. So in a way, in Bhakti Yoga, you are not worshipping someone different. You are worshipping the higher, better, bigger version of yourself, which is the Brahman. And in a way, you are attesting self-respect to the body, because you mean to say that I am a very respectful Atman and you are not going to drag me through vicious, filthy, spoiled activities which will give me transient surge of dopamine for a few seconds and make me regret that I am a horrible, pathetic person for the rest of my life. So that is the approach that the soul takes, one of surrender, to become a bigger version. So it is very smart the way the soul works, whereas ego is trying to safeguard what it has in the present, understanding it is temporary. We should focus on activities that are beyond the temporary, because that is what the soul is aiming for, the long term gratification of merging the Atman with the Brahman. Thank you.